Yeah, I was born in Mansfield, Ohio. I lost my job in '81. My mother had died previously of cancer in '80, and then I moved to Columbus where my brother had provided a home for us to live. And he died in '83, and then my father, who had Parkinson's, died in 1984. In 1985, I began telling stories about the human condition and expressing the human condition through the dogs, since the dog is man's best friend. Dogs could tell stories about us because the dog understood our behavior. And so that's where I started with the dogs. And the animal art began in 1985. My name is Jim Mellick, and I'm a sculptor, primarily a wood carver, who's lived in Central Ohio since 1981, and I've been carving since 1976. The Wounded Warrior Dogs project was inspired by my heart and my sentiment for the veterans and what they've sacrificed. And I thought that our veterans who had sacrificed life and limb were being forgotten, and I felt I had to tell the story, and what better way to tell the story than through the strong bond in battle between the human handler and the dog. My intent was simply to raise the awareness of the needs of wounded veterans. But it wasn't until Grand Rapids, when I was standing there with the dogs in the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel where the dogs were on display. And thousands of people would come by every day and engage with me, tell me stories, and I would see the tears. There was a healing aspect that was taking place that I had no idea of what was going to happen. It became a place to hug, to embrace, to share one's sorrow. And I have seen and I've heard stories of veterans who had opened up and for the first time talked about their experience where they weren't able to talk about their experience before. I had no idea of what the emotional impact was going to be, because I was looking at these as dogs that were telling the story. And all my characters have come to life at this exhibition, and the exhibition has been validated by true life stories of these people and by their appreciation. I never had a piece of artwork so admired and so appreciated. And that's when I began to think, well, maybe I need to get these dogs into a national museum and have them set aside in a permanent location, because many of the veterans were asking, where can we see this again? And what, we would like to see this again. Emotionally, it takes a toll on me now when I'm telling the stories, when I'm working on it. So I have to just concentrate on the beauty, the aspect of the wood. It has to be appealing, it has to be beautiful, but it also has to tell a serious story at the same time. And that's why I have to keep working. I can't sit on the things I've done before and just leave it there, because I'm not happy unless I'm working and I have a new idea, a new project that I'm working on, and I'm moving forward. And I am blessed by being able to do what I love to do and bring happiness to others at the same time.